Good evening, and welcome to Anne Arundel Community College's 54th annual commencement in celebration of our graduating students. Please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Anne Arundel Community College Color Guard and the national anthem performed by AACC's brass ensemble. Thank you to the Color Guard and to the Brass Ensemble. It is a pleasure to introduce to you the President of Anne Arundel Community College, Dr. Dawn Lindsay, who will provide words of welcome and appreciation and will introduce our special guests.
Please be seated. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Anne Arundel Community College, our community's college. It is so great to have all of you here with us this evening to celebrate our students, the class of 2016, and their impressive success. I want to begin by recognizing the contributions of all the people who have worked so hard to put this celebration together. This is our 12th commencement in the Anne Arundel Community College Canvas Coliseum, and everything looks wonderful. Thanks so much to our administrative services staff for your assistance in preparing for the ceremony. To Learner Support Services staff for your superb efforts. To Dining Services staff for your delicious contributions. And to the Commencement Committee members and a cast of hundreds of volunteers for your dedication in making this evening's event a huge success for our wonderful graduates and their family and friends. We deeply appreciate your hard work and total dedication to celebrating our students and their success. Now, when I stopped in the gym, I told you we were going to have a little fun tonight. So the first thing I want to start with, you have these fans, and you're able to take pictures all night long. And you see the hashtag AACC grad. The first picture that we want to get to commence the evening is our graduates, soon-to-be graduates, standing up, proudly holding up your fans. So if you could all stand and we can get a smiling picture of where you're all in celebration. Did you get it, Laurie? Good. All right. Thank you. More to come on that one. To the members of our graduating class, I would like to say it only takes one person to change your life. That person is you. Put your future in good hands, your own. Each of you came to Anne Arundel Community College with a dream. You dedicated yourself to opening your minds and challenging yourself and your beliefs, ultimately honing your tools in preparation for your next step. Tonight marks the completion of a major step in your educational journey. Why do I call it a step? While you have come to the fact of achieved a major milestone, in many ways, this is a beginning. You have redefined yourselves, and as a result, opened doors that previously would have been closed to you. With the solid foundation you have attained at Anne Arundel Community College, you will continue to expand your educational horizons and grow both professionally and personally. Each of you experienced obstacles and challenges that forced you to develop strategies for success. If not addressed, these obstacles may have gotten in the way of your dream. By being here tonight, you have demonstrated your commitment to yourself, your future, and to those who supported you through this journey. Tonight is the culmination of years of studying, rearranging priorities, not being in places you possibly would like to have been in order to continue pursuing your dreams. Please rest assured that life has much to offer. You have already demonstrated your ability to determine a goal, work for that goal, and most importantly, attain that goal. We trust the experiences you have had with us will provide you with a solid foundation for your next journey. And remember, we are always here for you. With each new achievement, you will find that once again, you can and will redefine yourself. We can help you every step of the way. You are part of a much larger family now, the AACC family, that includes fellow graduates, professors, staff, administrators, all of our Board of Trustee members. We are all here eager to help you succeed. We are proud of each of you and your accomplishments. We know you will continue with your success. And remember, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I would like to now introduce our platform guest. I ask that you please hold your applause until I've completed the introductions. So if our guest will stand as I call your name and remain standing until the introductions are complete. I will start in the third row on this side. David C. Thomas, Interim Dean, School of Health Sciences. Dr. Ricka Fine, Planning, Research, and Institutional Assessment. Francis Turcott, Interim Dean, Learning Advancement and the Virtual Campus. Alicia Morse, Dean, School of Liberal Arts. Dr. Jacqueline Jackson, Dean, Student Services. Dr. Faith Harlan White, Dean, School of Continuing Education and Workforce Development. Dr. Colleen Eisenbeitzer, Director, Teach Institute. Karen Cook, Dean of Business and Law. Dr. Bruce Bowman, Dean, School of Science and Technology. Nancy Beyer, our registrar. I will now move to our second row. Professor Vivian Spencer, Faculty Grand Marshal. Sandra Moore, Anne Arundel Community College Board of Trustees. Matthew Hortopan, Student Member, Board of Trustees. Annalisa Height, President, Student Government Association. Randolph Wilson Hill, our valedictorian. Felicia Patterson, Vice President, Learner Support Services. Melissa Beardmore, Vice President, Learning Resources Management. Colonel Brian P. Foley, Garrison Commander, Fort George G. Meade. Dr. George Arlotto, Superintendent, Anne Arundel County Public Schools. Dr. Clara Smith, Interim Associate Vice President for Learning. And in our first row, Jerome Klassmeyer, Board of Trustees. Reverend Dr. Diane Dixon Proctor, Vice Chair, Board of Trustees. Arthur Ebersberger, Chair, Board of Trustees. Retired Colonel Kenneth McCready, Senior Director, Division of Cyber and Aerospace, Maryland Department of Commerce, and this evening's commencement speaker. Dr. Michael Gavin, Interim Vice President for Learning. Walter Hall, Board of Trustees. Dr. James Johnson, Board of Trustees. Please join me in thanking all of them for all they do to support Anne Arundel College. Thank you. We also have some other special guests with us this evening. Would you please again hold your applause until I've completed the introductions? And I ask the people that I'm going to be introducing to please stand to be recognized. Mr. Peter Smith, County Council Member, District 1. Lisa Henkel, Vice President of Student Advising and Retention, University of Maryland, University College. Mr. Steve Heiss, Vice President of Human Resources, representing Robert Norton, President and General Manager of Maryland Live Casino. Dr. Richard Faircloth, Professor Emeritus, Biology, Anne Arundel Community College Foundation Board Member. Mr. Mitchell Krebs, Treasurer, Anne Arundel Community College Foundation Board. Adam Hertz, incoming student member of the Board of Trustees. Nick Nadeau, incoming President of the Student Government Association. Thank you so much for your support of Anne Arundel Community College. So as we're moving to the time you've been waiting for, I would like the audience to know a little bit more about the diversity of our students. Students, this will be your last official task as a student at AACC. Would those students who are military, past or present, please stand? Thank you for your service. Students who came to Anne Arundel Community College directly from high school, please stand. Students who are first-generation college students in their family, please stand. Okay, so now I'm going to ask all of our graduates to please stand. So here's the next test. I'm going to be giving you ages. And when I reach your age, you sit down. So, students who are younger than 25, you can please be seated. So now we have our students who are 25 and older that are continuing to stand. Okay, students. You're going to remain standing if you're 35 or older. Or older. Okay, I'm pushing the limits on this one. 55 or older. Should I go one more? Yes? 60 or older. Congratulations. Okay, now we know how difficult it is to attend college and study, but we also know how difficult it is when you're working. So students who have worked a full-time job while attaining your educational goals, please stand up. Students who have worked a part-time job, please stand up. Okay, we can start. Sit down. We'll start again. Students who will be pursuing a bachelor's degree, please stand. Okay, now this one's really important, so everybody sit down. Students who are currently looking for employment, please stand. So for the employers in the audience, I offer you the best workforce you'll ever find. Just tap one of these graduates on the shoulder. This year, I would like to highlight one more group of students. So please stand as I introduce you. This past year, a group of students who were dually enrolled in public high school and college. I'm pleased to recognize Dr. George Arlotto, Superintendent of Anne Arundel County Public School System. George, if you could please stand. And Principal Julie Karras, as well as members of the county school system leadership team who are here with us tonight. We congratulate the group of 10 North County High School students who are receiving Anne Arundel Community College Transportation, Logistics, and Cargo Security Certificates tonight. They are receiving a credit certificate from Community College tonight, and next week they will graduate from high school. A special thank you to Matt McClellan, Vice President of Hugher McClellan Foundation, for offsetting their college-related costs for this group of students. Congratulations. And as my final introduction, I would like the people that make this college so amazing and so wonderful and such an experience for our students. Could our faculty and staff please stand? This is the group of people that keep Anne Arundel Community College as a national leader. We have wonderful faculty and staff. I'm proud to call all of them colleagues. Okay, so I'm almost finished. I really enjoy this part of the job, can you tell? So, our graduates wouldn't be here without the help of a lot of other people. So, if you are the parent or a grandparent of one of our graduates, please stand and remain standing. If you are the husband, wife, significant other, partner of one of our graduates, please stand and stay standing. Sons and daughters of our graduates, please stand. Nieces, nephews, other family members here in support of our graduates, please stand. Now, graduates, I'm going to ask you to stand up and turn around. You would not be here without the support of many, many people. Please give them a shout out, our faculty, our staff. Thank you. Thank you. I see lots of hugs. It is now my pleasure and privilege to present Mr. Arthur Ebersberger, Chair of the Board of Trustees, who will introduce our commencement speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Lindsay. Good evening. It's great to see you all here this evening. It's my distinguished honor, having known Colonel McCready when he headed up Fort Meade. And the Colonel has an extremely distinguished, so sit back and relax, career. In 1980, he was Distinguished Military Graduate, University of California, Berkeley. Commissioned as a military intelligence officer, he served in the Army posts in Kansas, Arizona, Georgia, Texas, as well as overseas, Panama, Germany, Kuwait, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. He commanded a scout troop, that's not a Boy Scout troop, a counterintelligence interrogation company, and a signals intelligence battalion. Colonel McCready was a professor of military science at Old Dominion University, Norfolk, Virginia. After attending the Army War College in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, he took command of Fort Meade in June of 2005. Served in that capacity until July of 2008. During his tenure, the base realigned, and the closure process brought over 5,000 new jobs to the post and over 1 million square feet of new construction space to be occupied. Colonel McCready is retired from the Army as of September 30th of 2008, and since that time, he has worked in nonprofit sector in our county doing workforce development, then a major defense contractor, Mantech International Corporation, and in 2013, he took on the executive director position of the Maryland Therapeutic Riding Program, which is a nonprofit that provides horseback riding instruction to people with disabilities. He remained in that richly fulfilling job until November of 2015, when the state of Maryland approached him about an opportunity to lead the cybersecurity and aerospace strategic industry sectors in the Department of Commerce for the state of Maryland. Colonel McCready has been married for 39 years to his wife, Leanne, and they have 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Among his awards and decorations, Colonel McCready earned the Legion of Merit, the Defense Meritorious Service Medal, the Meritorious Service Medal, or the Defense, and then the separate Meritorious Service Medal, the Joint Service Commendation Medal, and the Army Commendation Medal. Colonel McCready, now you got to sit back and listen to this education program. A bachelor's degree in history from Washington and Lee, a master's and doctorate in American history from the University of California in Berkeley, a master's in military arts and science from the U.S. Army Command and Staff College, a master's of strategic studies from the Army War College, and a graduate of both the Army School of Advanced Military Studies and the Advanced Strategic Art Program. It is with great pleasure and honor that I introduce Colonel McCready to give a few words to you, the graduating class.
Wow, look at all of you out there in your caps and gowns. Looking good. Fans are going. I bet some of you out there, and even a few of the moms and dads who stood up, had trouble picturing this night. Many of you were juggling multiple life roles, working, parenting, volunteering, with a constant pressure to study, to learn, to live up to your own expectations, to chase that goal that always seemed elusive, but now it's here. You did it. Congratulations. Each of you has an individual story worth telling of how you arrived at this place in time, stories of sacrifice and determination, effort and achievement. For these, we salute and celebrate with you. And there's one group as a retired Army officer that I got to call out. I'm not going to make you stand up again, but you veterans out there, you active duty military members, you rock. I'm so proud of you. I'm so honored to serve with you. Now, as Dr. Lindsay demonstrated, none of you got here by yourself. Each one of you had people cheering for you, believing in you, lifting and sustaining you. So even as you rightfully celebrate, take time to express your gratitude to the people in your lives who had a hand in getting you to this momentous day. The thing that they probably won't tell you, but I will, you owe them big time. Now, the problem or the challenge is that there's only one way to pay them back, other than the student loan program. You have to pay it forward. It's one of those Hakuna Matata circle of life things that you learned while watching Lion King as a kid. No matter how old you are, no matter if you're related or not, for the rest of your life, you have an obligation now to help others experience the gift of education that you've received. When I stepped down as commander of Fort Meade, got lots of plaques, got lots of certificates, got lots of love from the community, but the thing that meant the most to me was the establishment of a scholarship in my honor at Meade Senior High School. Talk about a gift that keeps on giving. It's not just money. Each one of us, whatever we have in our wallet, can always give encouragement, mentorship, and a constant affirmation of the power of education in your life. You can be a resource to our schools, and you have it in your power also to be the gift that keeps on giving, to ensure that those who follow you have the same or better opportunities to expand their minds, their vision, and their horizons through education. For some of you, this will be the last step you take in formal education, although by the number of people who stood up going for their bachelor's degree, may be a minority. But for all of you today, this is the next step along your path of lifelong learning. Now, school's no longer obligatory. You choose to learn new skills, to expand your minds and perspectives. Just because they're no longer assigned doesn't mean you no longer have to read books. Read voraciously, read constantly. Seek opportunities to explore new ideas and gain fresh perspective. Stay active mentally. And don't become a passive receptor of carefully crafted messages of others seeking to influence you. Whether it's politicians or marketers or social hucksters. Your diploma is your license to think. It's not a certificate indicating that you no longer have to do so. Now, I had my whole life figured out when I graduated from college. I was going to be a history professor. I focused on attaining a PhD in American history. Everything was going smoothly as I made my way through the first few years of courses. I loved the reading, I loved the discussions, and I even managed to enjoy writing after a while. And then I went to the annual meeting of the American Historical Association, and there were 12 job openings in the country. And only 3 of those were not one-year assignments. Wow. Now what? Now what with my plan for the future? As the other students and I were kind of digesting this information, one of my classmates, who happened to be the assistant professor of military science at Berkeley, tossed out the idea that I might consider becoming an Army officer. There would be opportunities to teach at West Point, he assured me. Now, I was interested in military history and always been, and the prospect of putting on the uniform didn't seem entirely crazy. My dad had served in the Navy in World War II in Korea. But those people get up really early. They run and do push-ups. And somehow, as a young person, you have to get in front of people who are older and wiser than you and convince them to follow you. Was this for me? Could I do it? The door was open. Should I step through? My choice led me to a richly rewarding career of 26 years in the United States Army, doing things that I had no idea I could do, tackling challenges that I couldn't have imagined. I led a scout platoon in a tank battalion, training to fight the Soviets coming across the inter-German border. I set up the first counter-narcotics intelligence center in South America. I planned elections in Bosnia. I was responsible for the well-being, training, and performance of hundreds of men and women collecting intelligence right on the border across from Saddam Hussein's Iraq. One night, I'd attended a meeting, a German-American friendship night, and suddenly, much to my surprise, I was announced as the guest speaker. And I managed to pull that off. And finally, I was mayor of a city where 55,000 people come to work every day and 15 or 20,000 people work. City called Fort Meade. What an experience for a historian to live those 26 years. And in 26 years, I never set foot at West Point. They always tell you, don't believe the recruiters. A few years ago, I had another one of those door-opening experiences. Near the end of my command, I accompanied a group of special needs children to what was called a day on the farm at a place called Maryland Therapeutic Riding in Crownsville. And what I witnessed that day was nothing short of miraculous, as children with autism were transformed as soon as they got on the back of a horse. Now, Winston Churchill once observed there is something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of a man. And as usual, Churchill had it right. I saw that in action that day. I was hooked, and upon retiring from the Army, I joined the board of that nonprofit organization and helped to establish an outreach program to wounded warriors to get them on the backs of horses. And I saw soldiers deep in the throes of post-traumatic stress form a bond with their horse that they couldn't with their wife, and through that bond, enable themselves to reconnect to their families. Eventually, I became vice president of the board. And then that day came, and you who have been vice presidents of anything know what I mean. The president and founder of the organization decided to step away from what had been an all-encompassing passion for 20 years. Tag, you're it, Vice President. Here is this incredible program that's making a difference in the lives of scores of people in our community, and I'm now responsible for its continuation. And all I know about horses is that most of them have 4 legs. Eventually, I left a nice, stable job, no pun intended, with great benefits to take on the challenge of running a nonprofit organization based around horses. A new door had opened in my life, and I stepped through it. And I had 2 wonderful years watching miracles happen every day, working with hundreds of committed, caring volunteers, a staff that was devoted to the mission and poured itself into making a difference in the lives of the riders and their families. And we had a dozen or so 4-legged therapists who always seemed to know what their riders need. I think about Romeo, a little white-haired pony. We didn't know how old he was. We thought he was around 26 or 28. And Romeo had 2 speeds, slow and slower. But he was a great therapy horse. One day, one of the volunteers was leading him with a rider on his back, and he planted all 4 feet and refused to move. We thought it was Romeo, being stubborn, tugged on him. He still refused to move, and a few seconds later, his rider had a seizure. Romeo knew that was going to happen. And that kind of reaction by the horses, volunteers, and staff wasn't unusual. So I'll plant in your minds today that there are places like Maryland Therapeutic Riding filled with people doing amazing things. Go find them. Get active in your community. And you're going to be faced with similar choices. No, not the Army or horses, but other big choices as you go forward. A door suddenly open, a fork in the road, a new challenge, a new opportunity, a call to action. Now, these decisions aren't to be taken lightly, but neither are they to be avoided. And once taken, there should be no looking back, only forward for the next opportunity. There are 2 expressions of this imperative to risk, to act, that speak to me. One is by one of my heroes, Teddy Roosevelt, in a speech at the Sorbonne. He said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." There will be many in your lives to find fault with your efforts, sometimes justifiably so. That's how we grow. But are they trying to do what you are doing? Are they trying to accomplish a mission? Or are they only blogging about it? Take risk in the pursuit of something extraordinary, something meaningful, something that has the potential to leave a mark. The second version of this imperative for action emerges from the wisdom of country music and is found in Leanne Womack's lyrics. "I hope you never lose your sense of wonder, that you get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted, and God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. And whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance, and that when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance." So there it is, Anne Arundel Community College, class of 2016. You have a debt to pay forward. Never stop learning. Get in the arena and get dirty. Don't play it safe with your life. Step out in faith and confidence and strive mightily. And don't sit life out. Dance. Godspeed and God's blessings upon you all.
Colonel, thank you for those great words. I appreciate your time and energy.
It's an honor to be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel McCready. On behalf of the graduating class of 2016, I know that our graduates and everyone here with them tonight appreciate your inspiring message and your presence with us this evening. We are so pleased that you could be such a special part of our commencement ceremony. And now I am pleased to introduce Annalisa Height, President of the Anne Arundel Community College Student Government Association, who will address the graduates. Annalisa?
I cannot believe this day is finally here. We have all spent countless hours working for this moment, and I'm so thankful and happy to share it with you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. It was not always easy to stay up and finish those projects or to present a speech in front of your whole entire class, but you did it, and now you are better equipped to face the world. Thank you to all our family and friends who supported us throughout our journey and encouraged us to keep going when things were tough. Thank you also to the amazing faculty and staff who taught us and helped us during our time here. All of you were integral parts in our time at AACC, and we would not be here without you. Before we all begin a new chapter, there's something I want to share with you. This past year, AACC has been using a new marketing campaign which focuses on you redefining yourself. I hope AACC has been a catalyst to help you do just that. As you leave AACC and start on a new path in your life, I want to encourage you to continue to personally define who you are and not let others do it for you. At a commencement speech in 2005, Steve Jobs said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice." I completely agree with this quote. You need to let yourself define who you are and what you will do. If you live your life the way other people think you should, you are not going to be happy. And let me tell you something, the other people's opinions about your life are not always the right ones. As I was approaching my high school graduation 4 years ago, people would continually ask me where I was going to go for college. Whenever I told someone I was going to AACC, they seemed disappointed. Some even rolled their eyes. If I had not done what I knew what was right for my life, coming here, then I would definitely not be who I am today. Here, I gained not only knowledge, but also confidence. AACC helped me discover my passion, as well as gave me opportunities to grow that I would never have gotten in a four-year institution. So when people ask you, what's next, but don't like the answer you give them, don't change your mind. Don't let others make you live a cookie-cutter life. You choose who you want to be because you are the one living your life. Again, congratulations to all of you, and I wish you the best on your future plans. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the graduating class and honored guests, it is my pleasure to announce the honors and awards for the graduating class of 2016. First, I'd like to recognize the 12 student marshals who have attended or attained high academic honors. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Juanita Cordova, Stephanie Christine Furley, Michelle Frances Jankowski, Andrew W. McFarland, Tracy Meenan, Linda J. Perry, Alexandra L. Ryan, Lauren Elizabeth Silva, Nina Vivian Uchita, Anne Marie K. Whitteman, Elizabeth Marie Wilkerson, and Randy Janine Wiley. Congratulations to all of you on your outstanding academic achievement. Thank you. Now I'm pleased to announce that 189 associate degree recipients have achieved a grade point average of 3.4 to 3.59 are being graduated cum laude. 208 associate degree recipients have achieved a degree point average of 3.6 to 3.79 and are being graduated magna cum laude. And 231 associate degree recipients have achieved a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0 and are being graduated summa cum laude. Each year, the Presidential Scholar Award goes to the student who graduates with academic excellence in the traditional two-year time frame. And I'm pleased to introduce this year's recipient, Al-Fahad M. Al-Qadi, who is graduating with a 4.0 grade point average and is receiving an Associate of Science in Mathematics. Al-Fahad, I will please come forward and receive your award. Where is it? Congratulations. Thank you very much. We're proud of you and your accomplishments, and now I'm going to turn this over to Vice President Patterson, who will now introduce our valedictorian.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2016, Randolph Wilson Hill, who earned a 4.0 academic average. Randolph graduated in December with an Associate in Science degree in Computer Science Management Information Systems. He demonstrated a consistent record of academic excellence, coupled with a strong love for learning and a passion for education. Randolph exudes enthusiasm for his future educational plans, which include exploring the emerging field of data science and attaining a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity or a related field. Randolph will now give his valedictory address. Randolph, will you please come forward, and please join me in welcoming him.
Thank you, Vice President Patterson. Good evening, Dr. Lindsay, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and graduating class of 2016. Yeah. I am truly honored to be here among this extraordinary group of my peers. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank you all for the support that we have received from faculty, friends, and family. Personally, I want to express my profound gratitude to my family for believing in me. I had a phenomenal experience at Anne Arundel Community College. I would not have the privilege of standing before you were it not for this institution's invaluable professors. Now, my family's here, and they can testify to my past reputation of being a notorious procrastinator. But I cannot overstate the level of passion that I experienced at AACC from professors who sincerely care. Too often, there is a discord between understanding and the capability to teach another to understand. However, I did not find that to be the case at AACC. Passion poured through the classroom and infected me with motivation. That is the power of human connection. When a teacher doesn't have only expertise in a topic, but the ability to impart that knowledge in an effective and engaging manner. This empowers students to get not only the correct answer, but also to understand why. Human connection transcends the classroom and goes by many names. Some call it chemistry or psychology or understanding, but it's that moment of comprehension of another's point by putting aside preconceived notions and ego long enough to absorb a concept from a new perspective. All the right words in the perfect order won't get the job done. Human connection transforms people's ideas into reality. Graduates, imagine how that applies to the challenges of this world. Perhaps there's a problem, or many, that only one person can see through, that only you can solve. There are moments that can shape your life path and improve the lives of others if you harness the powers of individuality and creativity. Throughout our intellectual journey and beyond into the professional world, we have been challenged and pressured to fit into preconceived molds of majors and minors, personalities reduced to acronyms, and job descriptions a few sentences long. I challenge you to reject these limitations with the belief that the most effective tool is not your skill set, but the way you apply it in a creative manner that is uniquely you. This is what makes you invaluable. I'm asking that you do not simply conform to a job description, but redefine it and improve it. Don't just do, rather do you. The best technical skills, unless accompanied by the courage to push the limits of what's possible, will result in a world of stagnation. Realize you are not only your own greatest resource, but the world's as well. Einstein said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand." Whether you ponder the solar system, create through coding, or make art for art's sake, find a way to inject creativity into your work. If we hope to live in a world of innovation and self-fulfillment, we must embrace and encourage our unique personalities, ideas, and creative dreams. As an aspiring computer scientist, I appreciate this challenge, but I entreat you, do not force yourself into a cookie-cutter mold of what the world wants you to be, because the truth of the matter is that what the world needs you to be is you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Randolph. We're very, very proud of you and all of our graduates. We know that there is a bright and promising future ahead for you in the class of 2016, and tonight is just the beginning, so thank you.
Thank you.
President Lindsay and I will now confer the certificates and degrees on members of the class of 2016. This year, 2,148 members of our graduating class are receiving a total of 2,409 degrees and certificates. Will the candidates for certificates please rise? President Lindsay, I present to you the candidates for the certificate and certify that each of them has met the requirements established by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the certificates.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Anne Arundel Community College and the State of Maryland, I hereby proudly confer upon you the certificate with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Associate of Science and Engineering degrees please rise? President Lindsay. President Lindsay, I present to you the candidates for these degrees and certify that each of them has met the requirements established by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the respective degree.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Anne Arundel Community College and the State of Maryland, I proudly confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Associate of Science and Engineering, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated. The time we have been waiting for has arrived. Will the graduates please follow the directions of the ushers and come forward to receive your degrees and certificates? Please return to your seats once you have received your degree or your certificate.
Good evening. Randolph Wilson Hill, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Al-Fahad M. Al-Khodi, summa cum laude, presidential scholar. Juanita Cordova, summa cum laude, student marshal. Michelle Frances Jankowski, summa cum laude, student marshal. Andrew W. McFarland, summa cum laude, student marshal. Tracy Meenan, summa cum laude, student marshal. Linda J. Peary, summa cum laude, student marshal. Alexandra L. Ryan, summa cum laude, student marshal. Lauren Elizabeth Silva, summa cum laude, student marshal. Nina Vivian Uchida, summa cum laude, student marshal. Elizabeth Marie Wilkerson, summa cum laude, student marshal. Randy Janine Willie, summa cum laude, student marshal. Matthew Fleming Portapan, magna cum laude, student member, Board of Trustees. Annalisa May Height, magna cum laude, Student Government Association President. Lana M. Abbas. Adrian S. Abel. Alexis A. Adame, summa cum laude. Dorcas Selena Adero. Ruth Opuku Afriye Ajiwa, cum laude. John C. Ahern. Rafi Ahmed. Kayla Brooke Asquith, cum laude. Kelsey Albert. Donald John Alexander. Christina Corey Allen. Richard Amaya. Alejandra Andahar. Caitlin Suzanne Anna. Eric Robert Nathaniel, summa cum laude. Selena A. Aragon. Emily K. Archer. Christy Nicole Arias. Stacy A. Arrington. Krista Nicole Ashburn. Baldwin Anya Atemba. Esther J. Back. Brenda J. Bailey, magna cum laude. Brooke C. Bailey. Jessica Renee Ball. Michelle E. Ballard. Tyrone T. Barfield. Molly Catherine Barnes. LaWanda J. Bell. Janine J. Bennett. Mary Grace Benetti. Jennifer Lynn Berry. Stephanie May Best. Dolores Beverly, magna cum laude. Felicia M. Beadle. Brianna A. Billups. Stephen Harvey Black. Colleen Elena Blau, magna cum laude. Yolanda C. Bolter, magna cum laude. Brian J. Bolton. Mary Nell Bonney. Deborah A. Borey Callahan, cum laude. Allison J. Boris. Catherine E. Boyd. Wade W. Bradford. Paige Marie Bradley. Emily Renee Brennan. Erin Marie Brewer. Michael P. Biggs, cum laude. Thurston Brooks, Jr. Anthony D. Brown. Anna Nicole Brown. Jessica M. Brown. Jessica M. Brown, cum laude. Kayla Raquel Brown, cum laude. Kimberly C. Brown. Mabel V. Brown. Misty R. Brown, cum laude. Kim E. Bryant. Jarrett Devon Buchanan. Helen Bowie, magna cum laude. Lakita S. Burgess. Pablo David Burgos. Travis Wayne Burke, cum laude. Samantha T. Burris. Madison F. Buser. Rachel Renee Bushy. Shannon Marie Butler. Catherine Christine Butram. Patricia Claire Butram.
Karen Cabrera. Shanta Caldwell. Amber Callahan. Sharon Campbell. Michael Canary. Daniel Robert Capps. Kathleen Annette Capps. Edward S. Carpenter. Patience Carr. Michael Coretti. Tracy Lee Carter.
Just a little closer to the mic, Jack.
I can't get any. Andrew Costello. Jillian Catterton. Morgan Jean Elizabeth Colley. Ricardo Centino. Nikki Hadjimenas. Kyle Douglas Clark. Abigail Margaret Cole. Robert Michael Koala. Essence Camaria Colburn. Sandra Lynn Colligan. Arlene Colon Demir, summa cum laude. Loretta Colville. Christy Conklin. Allison O. Constable. Tamia Evett Copes. Delray A. Corey, cum laude. Ellie E. Cox, summa cum laude. Madeline M. Cox, magna cum laude. Natalie May Kramer, cum laude. Lauren Crawford. Shalonda M. Creek. Catherine A. Crevelling, magna cum laude. Elizabeth A. Cuffley. Brittany E. Curry, cum laude. Charles Daniels, cum laude. Anna Melissa Durelli Anderson, summa cum laude. Cypress Ann Dawes. Jamie L. Dawes, magna cum laude. Megan L. David. Matthew W. Davis. Stephanie Nicole Day. Stephanie will also be accepting a diploma on behalf of her brother, David Rico Tyler. Melissa M. Denning. Sierra K. Diltz, summa cum laude. Forrest Lee Dixon. Phineas Dorr Raising. Dominic C. Dorsey, magna cum laude. Jordan Michael Robert Downs. Michael S. Dooley. Ashley N. Dahlworth. Paige M. Dunn. Nona K. Durham. Randall Paul Eastridge II, summa cum laude. Yale Charles Eckert. Jala I. Edwards. Winnie Maria Egley, summa cum laude. Juliana C. Egwin Schmidt, magna cum laude. Suhair E. L. Omari, summa cum laude. Christina R. Ellison, cum laude. Zanab L. Moore. Corinne Megan English. Lindsay Marie Epling, summa cum laude. Suhila Antonia Escobar Pimienta, summa cum laude. Yolanda M. Estep, thank you. Caitlin Marie Evans. Kimberly Everett, cum laude. Thomas J. Farr III. Latoya L. Felix Smith. Morgan James Ferguson. Alexandra M. Ferreira. David M. Fetro, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Fisher. Jose Antonio Flores. Rebecca L. Thurch. Tyler K. Folkman. Danielle Marie Franz. Brandon Scott Freeman. Sabrina M. Freeman. Hilda Araceli Fuentes. Bradley D. Funkhauser. Corey Fertrell.
Good evening. Shanice Renee Gaddy. Benjamin Charles Galloway. Emily Lynn Gambrell. Marta C. Garcia, magna cum laude. Dalali Aku Bakur. Harry N. Gamir. Bethany J. Giles, summa cum laude. Ida G. Glaze. Grant Irvin Gleisner, summa cum laude. Kristen N. Glessner, cum laude. Mandy Lynn Goebel, cum laude. Heather M. Gantz, cum laude. Karen Alexandra Gonzalez Garcia. Adara Sadie Good. Amy Lee F. Gordon. Tammy Sabrina Gordon. Brittany M. Green, cum laude. Shannon Green. Taikira Green, cum laude. Serena Summer Grierson. Jenna Eileen Guglielmini, summa cum laude. Edward Joseph Gazzino III, magna cum laude. Lisa M. Hall. Rachel M. Hannon. Jessica L. Harden. Kristen Hardy. Teresa Noel Harkerwode. Mary E. Harmon, cum laude. Ryan M. Harper. Natalie Andrea Harkwell. Lauren Crystal Harrell. Gregory B. Harris, II. Jennifer Lee Harris. John Lee Harris, IV, cum laude. Natasha Renee Harris. Ross C. Harris. Ryan M. Harris. Sarah M. Harrison. Melissa Kathleen Hart. Matthew Kyle Hartman. Tyree Anita Hawkins. Stacy M. Heller. Stephanie M. Hellman. Shalise Navar Himby. Jennifer D. Henderson, cum laude. Ramundo Hernandez. Taylor Jean Hess, magna cum laude. Michael Andrew Higdon. Samantha Elaine Higgins, magna cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Hinckley. Belraj S. Hira. Michael A. Hodge. Anthony M. Hali. Michelle E. Honore. Erica C. Hosen. James D. Hosey. Michael Lee Hoke, magna cum laude. Sophia Haji Pantelli, magna cum laude. Andreas Illert. Tanae Ingram. Matthew T. Irwin. Lexus K. Jackson. Autumn C. Janagan. Sylvester James, cum laude. Nadaji Jean-Louis. Charlotta Jenkins. Marquita Chantel Johns. Kyle M. Johnson. Tamika L. Johnson. Tracy M. Johnson II, cum laude. Keandra Renee Jones. Megan M. Jones. Nathan M. Jones, magna cum laude. Shelby Renee Jones. Katie L. Jordan. Joshua B. Julian. Shufei Jin, cum laude. Rubina Karim, magna cum laude. Josh Keating. Thomasina Nicole Kent, cum laude. Stephen Dwight Kinzer. Brittany Eileen Knapp, cum laude. Joshua A. Knox. Samantha L. Kohler. Stephanie A. Kohler. Julie K. Kopp. Christine Krolacek. Ajo Mathine Cooch, assisting Dr. Lindsay with the presentation of the diploma is Cheryl Heemstra, Professor of Computer Technologies and the graduate's host mother. Carl Maurice Kulik. Barbara A. Chi. Brian Kaguli. Judith Kaguli.
Wesley Lavender, magna cum laude. Peter Ashlyn Lang, magna cum laude. Alex Peter Quayle Langley. Brandon Lance, magna cum laude. Rashonda K. Lawson. Karama Marini Lee. Karama. Sydney Diane Lewis. Jennifer C. Lydorf, magna cum laude. Jacob A. Liggett. Cameron Lilly. Megan A. Lippert, summa cum laude. Amanda B. Lobata. Joseph Lombardo. Kristen L. Long. Nicholas C. Lopez. Dan McPaul Lorenzano. Janet M. Lovelace, magna cum laude. Dana Marie Lukenheimer. Ashley Ann McNeil. Jennifer Nicole Malstedt. Teresa Kathleen Mary Marshall. Joanne Lizette Martinez. Carly Elizabeth Mason. Catherine Nicole Macy. Natalia R. Macy, summa cum laude. Tiffany Rena McCallahern. Stephanie Ann McGregor. Angel Lynn McLaughlin. Cheryl J. McNamara. Michael Lee McNaughton, summa cum laude. Nicholas M. Means. Amanda C. Mendoza. Iris D. Milan, summa cum laude. Chelsea A. Miller. Morgan Lachelle Miller, cum laude. Heather Mills. Jordan Amber Mills. Stacy Ann Milo. Marcus L. Mingo, magna cum laude. Valerie Lachelle Mitchell. Lisa M. Mundulik, cum laude. Hallie Lauren Montgomery. Alexa Jordan Moose, cum laude. Carissa N. Mose. Dexter O. Morgan, summa cum laude. Darcy L. Marin. Tracy S. Morris. Mercedes K. Morton. Brittany Renee Mullins. Sarah Elizabeth Mullis. Daniel J. Morawski. Adrian S. Murillo. Leah W. Mungy. Michael William Naglee. Nita Netofji. Asia Donae Neal Allen. Tony Adina Nelson. L. Robin Newcomb, magna cum laude. Anna E. Nielsen, assisting Dr. Lindsay with the presentation of Anna's diploma, is Louise Nielsen, instructional specialist at HCAT and the graduate's mother. Ryan Andrew Noel. Gregory Nolan. Jessica M. Nolette, cum laude. Emily Nicole Noon. Lauren K. O'Leary, magna cum laude. Melissa A. Oliver. Carrie Ann O'Giro, magna cum laude. Caitlin Ann Willette. Kirsten Johanna Owens. Jose B. Padillo. What's her name? I don't have it. Say it again. Sarah Ostracina. Adrian Marie Palma, cum laude. Lakeisha S. Parker. Nashay T. Parker. Kyle David Parks. Esther M. Parrish. Cynthia Rosa Pasley. Naisha L. Patrick. Michael A. Paw. Alexis K. Payne-Wright.
Oscar E. Pena. Roy Nelson Pena. Brittany Leanne Perry. Clara Rutledge Petrie. Kirsten N. Phelps, magna cum laude. Joshua B. Phillips. Julian T. Phillips. Sarah N. Phillips. Tiffany Aurora Nicole Patella. Aaron Charles Pilkerton. Gregory Paul Pilkerton. Christopher Joseph Pindell. Tykeem M. Perella. Vincent Matthew Plasick. Judy Ann Mariano Placer. Corey Michael Polidor, summa cum laude. Sarah M. Poling-Tharp. Garrett Connor Pomeroy, cum laude. Retha Marie Pompey Green. Nicole M. Pons. Sierra M. Poole. Melissa Ann Pape. Robin Louise Powell, summa cum laude. Melissa Lane Prescott, magna cum laude. Ashlyn M. Price. Howard G. Pryor, magna cum laude. William Ashton Pryor, magna cum laude. Jennifer Ann Pumphrey, magna cum laude. Rodney A. Piles. Jamil Moses Quarles Belt. Matthew C. Rager. Indra Ranavat. Olivia Marie Ravage. Rosa Catalina Racinos. Karen M. Racinos Castillo. James D. Redman. Tyjay M. Reed, cum laude. Isaac Matthew Quentin Reed, summa cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Riley. Sarah A. Revel. Damian D'Angelo Patterson. Amber K. Richards. Michelle R. Smith. Andrew L. Richardson. Shayna Alexis Richardson, magna cum laude. Nicholas J. Reel. Brent R. Rittenauer. Sarah A. Rivera. Charles Anthony Roberts. Elizabeth Roberts. Ashley Gabriella Roby, cum laude. Anton Julius Robinson. Daniel A. Robinson. Lindsay N. Robinson. Lisa Marie Robinson. Veronica L. Robinson. Brady M. Rock. Michelle Phillips Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Howard W. Rolicki. Laura Sidney Romulas, summa cum laude. Ariel Brianna Ross. Elizabeth G. Rowe. Rachel M. Rose, summa cum laude. Stephanie Nicole Ruajo. Jill Rudiger, cum laude. Ashley Lynn Ruland. Lynn A. Ryback, summa cum laude. James B. Psalms, magna cum laude. Patricia Dawn Salmon, magna cum laude. Donald R. Sanchez. Julia Dominique Sanderson. Maria Aurora F. Santos. Kimya L. Savoy. Jacob P. Scanlon, magna cum laude. Anthony J. Scardina. Elizabeth K. Schiefers, summa cum laude. Lisa Marie Schroeder. Tyler Lee Scott. Brittany A. Sears, magna cum laude. Taja B. Selman. Joanne S. Sesse. Nathan Scott Setter. Atrice D. Sewell.
Brianna L. Shabazz. Mark Glenn Shearer, magna cum laude. Colleen Margaret Shekels, summa cum laude. Nicole A. Shipley. Lawrence L. Shariel III. Alexis P. Sigba, magna cum laude. Rebecca A. Sileo, cum laude. Jamie Lauren Singleton, magna cum laude. Ashley Alexandra Sisler. Taylor E. Sistek. Jacqueline A. Seitz, cum laude. Michelle Anna Smith. Alexia Shervona Smith. Billy R. Smith. Brenda Smith. Travis Smith, cum laude. Jenna L. Sorensen. Sundaris Y. Spencer. Jessica L. Stallings, magna cum laude. James Edwin Stanley. Kendra B. Staples. Matthew H. Stewart, cum laude. Nikki C. Stokinger Jones, magna cum laude. Matthew R. Stringer. David Sullivan, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Ryan Sweeney, summa cum laude. Jonathan David Swigert. Rosario Talbert, magna cum laude.
Maurice, a little closer to the microphone, a little closer.
Taylor Louise Tallman, cum laude. Rio S. Tate, magna cum laude. Alexis Kibik Tayag, cum laude. Dania Simone Taylor. Kimberly Ann Taylor. Louise Alden Taylor. Amanda Nicole Tennant, magna cum laude. Asia L. Thomas. Curtis L. Thomas. Gloria A. Thomas. Hannah R. Thomas, cum laude. Teresa A. Thomas. Jeremy S. Thomas, Jr. DeMarco R. Thompson. Kayleen P. Thompson. Jamie Nicole Tingler. Heather Michelle Tompkins, magna cum laude. Martha Giselle Torres Gutierrez. Kristen N. Towers. Raymond John Trendle, Jr., cum laude. Deidrea Tuck, D. Tuck. Tia Antoinette Turner, cum laude. Ryan P. Terrell. Jennifer L. Triner. Magdalene Lauren Urban, summa cum laude. Catherine Anina Marie Valerian. April Lynn Van Gilder. Heather Ann Van Gilder. Jonas M. Vasquez. Nellie E. Velasquez. Megan Beth Vella. Reginald Vincent. Shannon M. Voisina Gay. Leela Cherie Walker, cum laude. Lisa Ann Marie Walker. Rachel J. Wallace. Amber Chanel Ward, cum laude. Brittany Ann Warner, cum laude. Paul Stewart Warner, summa cum laude. Crystal S. Warnick. Derek Lawson Watkins. Taylor Ann Watts. Elizabeth Michelle Weaver Chavez, summa cum laude. Faith D. Weiland, magna cum laude. Jessica Wenk. Rebecca Ann Mildner. Tiffany M. Wengert, magna cum laude. Suzanne Werling Busink, summa cum laude. Demetria Deneen White. Antoine Williams. Antoine Mikel Williams. Elizabeth Ann Williams. Robert M. Williams. Todd D. Williams, cum laude. Jonathan D. Wilson. Eleazar S. Wong, cum laude. Savannah N. Woodard. Mark Anthony Wrench, Jr. Jenny Nicole Young Salmon Yee, magna cum laude. Summer Rain Young. Paul E. Young, Jr. Christy M. Young Scully. Nuran Jamal Zaharna, magna cum laude. Henry Stephen Salea. Jerry Zhang, cum laude. Kaylee L. Zuknik, magna cum laude. Amy H. Vo. Michelle R. Wagner, magna cum laude. Kelvin Fawn. Michelle Brown. David W. Carr, magna cum laude. Shannon Marie Carr. Michael Boulos, magna cum laude. Sarah Marie Rhodes. Mindy A. Gibson. Brandon Demetrius Robinson. Divyesh B. Jarsania. Kalia Patterson. Ann No. Ladan Salmasi, summa cum laude. Angela Moore. Leah M. Schaus.
We congratulate all of our graduates on your success as students, and we take great pleasure in welcoming you to the ranks of alumni of Anne Arundel Community College. In your time here at the college, you dedicated your talent and energies to achieving your academic goals, and you succeeded with great distinction. We salute your accomplishments and wish you the best in everything, in meeting your challenges and your opportunities. Graduates, please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. You are officially Anne Arundel Community College alumni. Congratulations.
Graduates, we are all so proud of you, and we are so glad that you chose to begin your lifelong learning experience at Anne Arundel Community College. We wish you every success in the next stage of your life. Members of the class of 2016, Their families and guests are invited to continue the celebration at the reception being hosted by the president and faculty on the lower level of the Student Union. Please remain seated as the platform party leaves, followed by the graduates and then the faculty. Guests, we want to be sure that you connect with your graduates as soon as and as quickly as possible, so please follow the directions of our ushers for the easiest and quickest route to exit the tent. Thank you, and again, congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you.